Hi everyone, in this video tutorial we have another wonderful questions. So let's get started. So we have a equal to square root of this number. What we need to do here, we have to irrationalizing the denominator. So we need to multiply with the conjugate. So we have the denominator here, which is square root of 2 minus 1. And the conjugate of this number would be square root of 2 plus 1. Okay, and when we multiply the denominator with square root of 2 plus 1, so the numerator also multiply with square root of 2 plus 1. Then we will get square root of 2 plus 1 raised to square. Okay, and then we plus with, so the second term also have to irrationalizing the denominator. So we will have to multiply with the conjugate again. Okay, we have to multiply with 2 plus square root of 3. So the numerator we will get 2 plus square root of 3 raised to square. Okay, and then minus. Here we have 5 minus 2 square root of 6. So that would be could be written as 2 times square root of 3 and times square root of 2. Okay, so in our purpose here, we need to make this number here in the form of a square minus 2ab plus b square. So we will get a as square root of 3 and b as square root of 2. Okay, then equal to, so we will get square root of 2 plus 1. Okay, and then over here, which is square root of 2 square minus 1 square plus 2 plus square root of 3 over 2 square minus square root of 3 raised to square, and then minus 1 over. So we can write 5 as square root of 3 square minus 2 square root of 3 times square root of 2 plus square root of 2 raised to square. Okay, and then equal to square root of 2 plus 1 over, which is here square root of 2 minus 1, and then plus 2 plus square root of 3. Here we have 2 square, 4 minus 3 minus 1 over square root of 3 minus square root of 2 all raised to square. Okay, because this number here is in the form of this, and here will be equal to a minus b all raised to square. So we can write in the form like this. Okay, now we will get, so here is 1 and here is also 1. So when we have the denominator which is 1, so we don't need to write it down. Okay, we just write square root of 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus square root of 3. Okay, and then minus square root of 3 minus square root of 2, then equal to square root of 2 plus square root of 3, and then plus 1 plus 2, which is 3, and then minus. So what we have to do next here, we have to multiply the conjugate again in order to irrationalizing the denominator here. So we will have to multiply with square root of 3 plus square root of 2, and then the numerator also multiply with square root of 3 plus square root of 2. Okay, and then we will get square root of 2 plus square root of 3 plus 3 minus square root of 3 and then plus square root of 2. Okay, and for the denominator will be equal to square root of 3 square minus square root of 2 square, and then we will get square root of 2 plus square root of 3 plus 3 minus square root of 3 plus square root of 2, and then 3 minus 2 here, and then equal to square root of 2 plus square root of 3 plus 3 minus, and here we have this number is square root of 3 plus square root of 2 over 1. So we just can write square root of 3 plus square root of 2 here, and then square root of 2 plus square root of 3 plus 3 minus square root of 3 minus square root of 2. Okay, and then we can cancel this out, and square root of 2 minus square root of 2, then the answer will be 3. Okay, so finally we got the answer which is equal to 3. and I hope you can understand. And thank you so much for watching, and goodbye. See you in the next video.